Well, I'm not gonna lie.
I should run that back. Run that back. Just run it back, homie.
What?
I should have told me this was an official tape.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah. There's that new Yo Joss.
What's it called? Bodega?
Bodega, yeah.
Bodega.
There's a whole lot of money in this bitch, boy. Broke shit get old. Yeah, shout out Yo Joss.
Fucking, what was that? The Raven? Bird? Whatever.
Got the lighter?
There's a lighter right there on the floor.
And I keep it with me just so that I'm feeling safe. Money on my body, but my feet is in Bottega. Bitch, I'm getting money, bitch, I'm getting money.
This is fire. No, yeah, this is just a vibe. Wanted to start the.
Bust a dance move. Oh shit. Alright, cool. If I was in the club, I'd be like.
No, you wouldn't. That's cap. I ain't never seen you do that shit in the club.
But when was the last time we was at a club together?
Last night.
That wasn't a club. That's a bar. Facts.
That's a club.
Shout out Retrospekt though for the show last night.
Yeah, shout out.
Rockefellas.
Shout that out.
Rockefellas bar, not a fucking club.
Bar and club, bro. What you mean?
More if we had to like really put a percentage on it, it's like.
Is there a DJ there, bro?
There's a DJ there.
Is it closed indoors?
It's indoors and outdoors.
It's a club.
I mean, typically clubs are indoor, and like bars typically have like the indoor and outdoor like setting.
Clubs
It's a
have
bar.
both?
I mean, it had a club feeling.
I'm gonna say it was a club, and it was a club vibe. Like, bro, there was fucking techno playing. Like, it's a club. We walked in there, and I heard tech house. It's a club.
Okay.
It was a club.
You're
bro.
right.
It was a club. No, but yeah, shout out to everybody last night at Retrospekt. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty fun show. I went initially just to go see. Well, I did want to catch Swoop Set, but by the time I woke up, it was like he had already been on, and I was like,
Oh, so like before you got there, you were like taking a nap or something?
yeah, because normally I start my mornings off really early, so like 6:30 I'll be up, and then I'll just do a bunch of work. Like I'll literally just be stuck on my laptop until like 2:33, and I'll get like real tired or like 4, and then I'll eat something, watch something, and then fall asleep, take a nap, and then I woke up around like 8:30, 9ish. And I was like, fuck it. Like I honestly forgot that the Retrospekt show was even last night. And then I seen fucking Homegirl Skittles posted, or Alien Crusader. One of them had posted it. Their pages are so fucking intertwined now.
Right.
I don't even know which one it is. But yeah, I seen their post and I was like, oh shit, that's tonight. I'm down. And I hit up the homeboy Shake, and we went and yeah, got shit popping. It was really fun. Skittles. Go ahead.
Oh, it was fun, yeah. No, but Skittles back to back, Emily Taylor,
That
like
shit
at the
was
end.
heavy, bro.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though, like every segment, it was just doubles, homie.
Bro. Doubles.
Like I've heard like so many doubles in a set like that.
I wish that they
and
had
a lot of that, most of that was like sounding real good. Like it was a good set.
I wish that they had a 4-channel mixer just so that they could each be like at their own like two decks, like, you know, like say I have channel 1 and 2, you have channel 3 and 4 type shit.
Right.
Yeah, that would have been dope as fuck. But I mean, other than that shit was bangers after bang. And honestly, like it was cool to see like although they play like the same like genre of music closely, right? Their styles are totally different, bro.
Because what I noticed with Emily Taylor, a lot of it's like very underground rhythm style.
Rhythm, bro.
To
just
where
that straight like wonk shit, bro.
SoundCloud shit, you feel me? And then what Skittles was playing, like it just sounded a bit more like not rhythm. It was sounding more like
it was more like
today's tear out dubstep.
Yeah. And like heavy like hard trap shit, like trap speeches and shit like that, which is really dope. Like it gave a good like duality to their set.
I was about to add on to that. I feel like with a lot of dubstep sets or just bass sets in general, when they just stick through like all
one
rhythm,
genre,
all one dubstep,
one subgenre.
No, yeah, exactly. If you just stick to one subgenre, it's hard to make it exciting and entertaining throughout like 30 minutes to an hour. But with them, they were able to keep it fresh like every segment, you know, because it'd either be 2-3 tracks, like the tracks they would play too, like even although they would be like the same subgenre for like 3 tracks, they weren't like the same old sounding dubstep track prior. Like it would be something new, and then right when Emily Taylor would get on, they get more into like that dark rhythm style.
And the fact that they were just doubling though just made it even better. Like
they're performing, you know?
Exactly. Like the whole time there wasn't like a dull really like moment. Even if it was like a downbeat to like the song, they were still like hype, you know, and showing energy up there.
Yeah.
And most people don't really do that. But so it was really cool to see that. And you know that what I'm thinking of now that like we're talking about it out loud. I get when I see more females like DJ sets, it's more show and like performative. And honestly, I really like that aspect because some guys specifically DJ, and it's not the performance aspect. They're more of like the technical and like thinking about everything. They're not really in tune with how they're being like performative and stuff like that. And girls have a real good sense of that, and I like that shit. It's really dope.
I have noticed that too with a lot of women that are DJing and performing. They
care about their image a lot. I like it. That's really fucking dope.
Do you feel like male DJs should definitely look more into that, like how they're exerting that body energy with what they're playing?
Yeah,
because I feel the same way too. Like when I'm up there, like I want to be able to reflect the energy and the of the track that I'm playing, and it's like trying to make everyone in sync with your energy, and you see it. Like you've seen sets where like they're not really reflecting the energy, they're not really reflecting the expression that the song brings, and you can tell like the energy can get confused. Like, oh, like I don't know if like this guy's actually like really fucking with the song, or he just wants the song to like pretty much carry his work or whatever. Like,
or not even in that aspect. Like, there's some DJs that they're vibing and shit. Like they look cool, but there's really no show performance, you know. And
I got you. They're just mixing. Like they're just mixing.
And they're really like getting down on them, and that's cool. Like they look cool doing what they're doing, right? But some people take it a step further, where it's like my outfit is a part of what's going on here,
right? Okay.
Like the way like I'm moving to this specific track, or not even the specific track, but there's certain things that I'm always gonna do when I'm up here, whether it's like a hand clap, or it's just like getting everybody to do like a certain like motion at the time, you know. Females are really good at that. They're really good at the showing part of it, and a lot of guys don't. There are some guys that have that. Like a prime example, I would say, is like a Meltdown. Meltdown has that.
Meltdown definitely lets it out.
It's a show. When you're going to see him, you're going to see his performance. He's putting on his, you know, he's throwing that shit down. But not a lot of dudes have that shit. You know
who had a good energy as well last night? Cyanide Panda.
Okay, I was gonna bring that up too.
Yeah, so like when he got up on, it's funny. Robert was like, because we had the question of like when you go on top of a table when you're DJing, like you know some shit's about to happen, and Cyanide Panda, like his energy up there was really really dope, to the point where he was dancing around. He wears like a panda mask or panda helmet, and he went on top of the subwoofer, and like right when the drop hit, like he was like fist pumping, he was like vibing out, dancing, and the whole crowd was like feeling that. And then you 5 seconds later, when the first drop ended, you were like, hey, is that like the same as, because he got on top of the subwoofer, which is like right there, and it was a bit like height wise, it's like a bit smaller than the table.
Yeah,
and you were like, hey, is that the same as standing on a table? And the intention would be like, yeah, it's the same. The intention's there, but the height, like I think the height, like,
because there was a little area for him where if he wanted to, he could have gone on that fucking table, I think.
But a subwoofer is more stable, like for sure, you know. But maybe like, what did Obi-Wan?
Energy,
what did Obi-Wan tell Anakin in Episode 3? I have the high. You gotta have the high ground, bro. You know, so the higher the higher you are, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like the energy is like gonna be like just more out there.
Facts.
High counts.
Facts. Like when Sudden Death came down in the Palladium, fucking he had the high ground, dog.
Yeah, oh dude, he was like floating. Hey, shout out to everyone that pulled up to the what was it, Valentine's Day 2021?
I don't remember.
Yeah, the Palladium.
Was it 2021 or 2020? 2020, I think. No, I don't think it was. Yeah,
no, because actually, you know, you're right. It was 2020 because it was COVID or wasn't even happening.
Yeah. It was fucking crazy. But I want to keep it on last night real quick. Cyanide Panda. So there was a part during the last portion of his set where it got real bass heavy.
True.
Yeah. And I did a little research, and I guess he started a project with 2 other people. So he put on a different mask, and it's a 3 group. It's 3 of them, and I guess they produce.
Oh wow, okay. So it's a 3-person group.
Yes, 3-person group, and I guess they all wear that mask type shit. And he's 1/3 of that shit. I looked on his page, and yeah, it's really dope. I'm excited to see what that project has come. Cause bro, like, I've heard this name Cyanide Panda out here for a minute, like a cool minute. I've never met him personally or anything like that. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't think I have.
Actually, you know what? Now that we're talking about it, I don't think I saw him, like, his face at all. So, because he wears a mask. He wears a mask, so we don't know.
He takes it. Well, I don't know. Well, yeah, he took it off.
I didn't see him switch the mask because he had switched masks like mid set. So I didn't see him switch the mask.
In the beginning of his set, he didn't even have the helmet on or the panda thing on at all.
All right. Well, I wasn't paying attention. I remember the face.
You were having a 30-minute conversation about why you should switch to Ableton.
Yeah, man. They out here trying to convert me to Ableton. And it's almost working.
Yeah, it's crazy because I feel like a lot of people are only talking to you about that shit because of the pod.
No, and I'm. It's cool that they. I feel like it's cool that they know that that's like my personality. You feel me? That's our personality. Cause that's what I feel like when we talk on our platform. Like I feel like we should definitely be able to have our audience connect to our actual personalities. You know, like
it's cool that he just legit pulled your ass aside and was like. So why not Ableton? What was he telling you, bro?
I mean, it was just like, oh, well, like, you know, Ableton has like a good workflow and stuff like that. It was just pretty much like, you know, let me know like, oh, like, you know, you're on FL Studio and I'm on Ableton. Like, we could work together still, but we should work on an Ableton session or whatever. Like, I mean, you know how it is, but I don't want to talk about that.
What's it called? Speaking about DAWs, did you see the new FL update? I know I had.
You show me a picture.
Yeah, I know I showed you the little.
Yeah,
image.
Let them know.
So they're basically taking the whole image of like a Pro Tools or of a like the Ableton design where they're having the actual fucking gain bar on the where you track everything.
Yeah.
On the grid, there's a fucking gain bar now for every like track and shit. I don't know if it's gonna be like. You won't be able to intermove shit, you know? Because that's what I really like about FL is that I'm able to move this kick where the snare track is or, you know, in different track areas. With Ableton and stuff, you can't. That shit just, whatever track it's placed off of, you got to move, you know? Like,
sometimes you want to like not have to feel like you always have to keep it in that track area.
Yeah,
right?
I feel confined, bro.
Yeah,
like,
there you go. Like, exactly, confined. That's the word. You want to have liberty. You want to have freedom to move around and shit.
Because sometimes, bro, I don't want to.
It fucks up with your creative process.
I don't want to have to scroll all the way down to see my hi-hats, bro. When I'm working on my sub and because then there's automation in between everything. Yeah, nah, like, I'm not trying to. I want to see all of it, bro. Legit see all of it. And I don't know. Hopefully FL doesn't really fuck up. I'm probably not going to update my shit anyways. I really like the one I have now. I think I'm on like the one right before this new one, so I'm not even tripping. But
do you know what version you're on? I don't even know what version I'm. I think I'm 12, like for sure. FL Studio 20, but I forgot what version. I don't know. I be forgetting.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We're recording on it right now, and I have no idea.
All right, cool. I feel it.
But
FL Studio gang though.
Facts.
Hey man, breaking news.
We're gonna start fucking going up to Ableton people and be like, "Hey, bro, come to FL. You don't know what you're missing." You know, we're just gonna be like the Jehovah Witnesses of
FL Studio.
Yeah, fuck out
for sure,
here, guys.
Hey, we have to get on referral links. Fuck that shit, man. You feel me?
Hey, FL endorse us, bro. Sponsor us.
Yeah, if you guys want to get a discounted copy of FL Studio, you go to flstudio.com/shop/FL Studio 20/lose a tempo or use promo code lose a tempo.
And you know our studio is like FL Studio compatible. Like that's what our studio is made for right now. FL Studio. So, you know, FL, if you want to send us over some shit, like, we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, and that way, because FL Studio, you could use for podcasting. You can use for podcasting. You know what I'm saying?
We're using it for recording right now.
So people think you just need to have Pro Tools or you need to have other recording industry standard programs to be on podcast. Now we're recording the audio through FL Studio loud and clear.
Facts.
It's nice too.
Yeah, it's a lot of post processing, but hey, you get the job done.
You save the template, you good, fam.
Facts. Sometimes you gotta get some cracked VSTs, bro, and lay it down.
Right. I need to get some new plugins for sure. I want to look into a new distortion plugin.
Can I fuck, I'm gonna say it. For producers out there, starting producers for sure, don't rely on stock plugins, bro. Like, really don't do that shit. I don't hate, but I very dislike when I'm like talking with the producer or something, or like they give me suggestions about like fucking mixing or something like that, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, bring up the stock this or this, and I'm just like, no, you need to level up from that shit. That's all the stock shit that's on FL, Ableton. That's supposed to be like the beginner stuff, bro. That's supposed to be to start you off with. That you're supposed to get your own, like the actual industry standard VSTs. You're supposed to go out and actually buy these nice quality VSTs, like nice sounding compressions, EQs, exciters, distortions, all that shit. Because if you rely on just the stock, you can only get so far. That's why, like with Pro Tools, people there's a reason why Pro Tools specifically is industry standard, is because their stock VSTs are already of quality VSTs and shit like that. But most DAWs aren't like that. I mean, Ableton is kind of getting like that now. That's why a lot of people really fuck with it. In my opinion,
people say Ableton has some really good stock plugins, but don't let that limit you to not get third-party plugins that are like doing that perform maybe even better than the Ableton stock plugins.
Bro, you can legit get the VST versions of any actual hardware, bro. You just have to go to like Digital Slate, go to their fucking website, and they have the virtual version of these hardwares, bro. You just gotta buy them, like or find them cracked, dog. Like it's not that big. It's not that hard.
Fuck it,
bro. There's so many hackers out here, dog. What you mean? They get fam, hook us up.
Fiverr.com, dude. You get that shit. Hit us up. We'll fucking find that shit for you.
True.
Man.
Speaking about hackers, though.
True.
I want to get into NFTs.
All right, for sure. So what does hacking have to do with NFTs?
Because the people that are making these NFTs, a lot of these are I don't want to say hackers, but they're scammers, bro. A lot of these people that are making NFTs are scamming these motherfuckers, bro. Like, understand, a lot of NFTs are just big scams, bro. But the fact that so many people buy into it is what makes the scam work. It's like an NFT could almost be looked at like a pyramid scheme. That's how you could look at an NFT if you really look at that shit. The digital version of a pyramid scheme. That's what an NFT can be. And that's what most of these NFTs are. But once nobody continues to buy into it or look into it, it's nothing. It's not worth
Crashes,
nothing.
yeah.
So like, when you look at NFT projects now, you should be looking at not the actual NFT itself, but the person who's putting it out. And what does he stand behind? Like the company he stands behind, or what does an NFT give you? Because at the end of the day, you're just buying a fucking digital image. But the person who sells the NFT, what does that digital contract like come with, you know? And that's what you really gotta fucking look out for. Like, how were you saying? What NFTs were you really looking at?
Like, yeah, bro. What's the whole deal with like people buying like NFT pieces of these apes, and like these like apes have like different outfits, different looks. Like it's trending, bro. I've been ignorant on the topic. I don't know. I haven't been doing much research as to why they're trending, which is why I'm asking the question now. Why the hell are they trending, bro? Why are people buying into these like NFT ape looking like images, bro? Like what are the benefits? Like exactly, what are the real life benefits of owning these digital pieces of these apes? That's what I want to know, bro.
So look, this is
what's the hype?
Someone put out an NFT of an ape that, you know, one of those apes or something like that.
Word.
And people just thought, and the people that didn't know anything about NFTs thought, oh, this art looks cool. I'm going to buy the art. But because so many people just like the art aspect of it, they bought into it, right? Without knowing what the fuck an NFT was or anything like that. They were like, oh, I could own this digitally. Like, because at the end of the day, it looks cool. Like, you can't sit like those like monkey or like ape NFT like digital things.
Yeah, they got something going on.
They look cool, bro. They're it's really cool looking. So at the end of the day, you're getting something that looks cool. But what I'm pretty sure what happened is they were just putting these out. Then they were like, oh, what's NFTs? Oh, let's make them NFTs now. And since people were already buying them, they now just branded it as an NFT. So they already kind of had a following, right?
Oh, so they were already around before NFTs.
Yeah. They
all
were
right, okay.
This didn't just like come up and then so people somehow synonymously got that picture of apes and NFTs they think that's the same thing.
Okay,
like people think that ape thing is like the how it looks and stuff like that. That's what an NFT should look like, but that's not the case. You know, your NFT doesn't have to look like a fucking ape dude or something like that. It doesn't have to look like a fucking 3D image or anything like that.
Animated and shit, right? Yeah.
Exactly, but that shit just became synonymous with that shit. So that's why everybody, when they make NFTs, they kind of make it look like that shit. So
yeah, because not just apes. I see like other...
And it's
like
a bunch of different people,
other different
companies and
people,
stuff like that. Yeah, and
animated 2D, like same shit.
And it's just people buying into, oh, I don't know what an NFT is, but people are saying it's valuable, so I'm gonna jump into this. But in reality, they're jumping into something that is nothing. Like unless the person who's selling that NFT keeps that NFT in like their workflow somehow. So like say I made an NFT, or say I made a piece of art, and then now will forever be in our podcast studio, and now for people will forever see it. And now we're creating value to it. Like, that's probably a bad example. But it's like, buy an NFT that comes with benefits. If there's no benefits with your NFT beside the market value, it's not a good investment. Because within 10 years, no one's going to care that you have a fucking ape fucking whatever, you know?
Like how you said investment.
Yeah, it's an investment.
Because some people, I mean, a few people, like, they're just purchasing, like, right? They're not thinking, oh, well, I don't care if I make money back on this, right? But most people that are getting an NFT game, they're investing, and they're trying to, like, keep on, like, making that value go up. And you know what I see, too, about a lot of these companies that they do is that they'll announce that they're releasing an NFT, and they'll try to hype it up so much. And that's where that value comes in, because the proof of concept is there, where people are like, oh, like, you know, it's like, it's, look, I see that shit.
It's so easy to fool people to think that my NFTs are worth something. Because watch, right now, there's no, like, people looking into, like, inside trading, inside buying, or anything like that. Because the NFT market is brand new. No one knows what the fuck that is, right? So, today, I make an NFT. Okay, now I'm going to make another person that helped me make this NFT. Nobody knows he helped me make this NFT. Or maybe he could just be a homie. Then be like, hey, bro, I'm going to set this value to this NFT at $2,000. Buy it. And now because someone bought it at $2,000, people think it's worth $2,000. You feel me? So it's like, it's so easy to fool people that my NFTs are worth something if I put it automatically for a high price and then I get 2 people to buy it. What if those 2 people are people I told to buy it? Or maybe just 2 accounts that I made that bought it. You know, it's really not hard to fucking fool
rig
people.
That shit. Or yeah, fool people to like
and because
buy it for more.
No one could really regulate NFTs right now. It's so easy to fool people on this shit, bro. So fucking easy.
That's not true. There's a blockchain. Nah.
And it's all in the digital contract. Like, fuck, we haven't done this yet, but in the Discord, I've been meaning to upload this video of like shit you should look out for when purchasing NFTs. The one that I showed you, remember? Mm-hmm. Like the dude, I forgot his name, but he gave it like a vivid description of what you should look out for when you want to purchase an NFT and if it's gonna go anywhere. Like there's real things you should look out for, but. Yeah, NFTs are wild. Speaking about it, we got what coming soon?
What? Oh yeah, true. Yeah, but
We're not scamming y'all.
Nah. This shit will come with benefits for sure, you know? For sure. But thank y'all tuning in for the spotlight though. New episode right here.
Happy New Year, bro.
Yeah. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, SoundCloud. Please hit the subscribe button if you dig the content.
Thank you to all the supporters.
Yeah, thanks to everyone. We're at about to hit 180 subscribers. That's hella awesome, bro. The fact and like it's funny because yeah, for sure. And it's so dope to like go out to like these shows or just go out and like link up with people that you don't think they watch the podcast because you just never know. Like if people watch the podcast and tune in and they be telling you, oh yeah, like I tuned into that episode. You guys were talking about this, you know, and it's pretty cool. It's just pretty cool.
Yeah,
you know, that people really are trying to get in here and like. And people are going to be sharing around more. Like, oh yeah, this platform, this podcast, they talk about this. They bring in all these artists, and it's always so dope to be discovering all these artists and bringing them in, getting to know what they're all about. And yeah, we're real excited for a lot of these special guests that we're having upcoming for sure.
Yeah,
we got a bunch of people.
Yeah, we got a few people.
Got Marshmallow. Nah.
Yeah, Sonny might come by for a bit, but I don't know yet.
We'll see. Asaf, Borgore.
Yeah.
Damn, Borgore. Damn.
That's like a dream guest right there. Like
dream guest.
Borgore,
I mean,
for sure.
I mean, we could look at it. We could find an email.
I think we can, but
we could find it. I mean, it doesn't hurt to shoot the shot, right?
Hey, bro, booking for low end.
Fuck, that'd be the budget.
I bet.
If I had to guess,
I bet I could tell you how much. And this is just me guessing his price.
Okay, so before you say that, let's see like when he got into the game. It's been 2012, 2013, around there. He's been making music for a minute.
2010, like
2010, and it's 2022 now. He's still playing. Okay, so let's put it in a setting like that show that I played for him at the Academy. How much you think he got paid for that?
Okay, so.
It was an hour and a half set type shit too.
But, okay, yeah. So because he was headlining it, and because how much people do you think that venue holds?
When it was packed. I want to say a good 2,000 to 3,000.
2,000 to 3,000.
2,000 to 3,000, or like 2,000. Actually, 2,000, like the max. Like sardine shit.
Okay, yeah.
But 1,500, like 1,500 safely.
Okay, cool.
Because there's upstairs as well. That like.
How much were the tickets?
So they were in tiers. So the first tier I want to say was like 30, and then there was a second tier, which was like the last tier, was like 40.
Okay, so let's just go off of the
tier
30.
2. Oh, 30.
Let's just go off of 30, bro. Let's just say everybody got early tickets, bro.
Okay.
All right, so 1,500 times 30. So what is that? 30. That's.
Well, let's make it easier. 450,000.
Okay.
All right, 450,000 in sales, dollars right there.
Right. So I don't think he was getting door. I don't think he was getting all the ticket.
No.
So because I'm pretty sure the venue gets all that, and I'm pretty sure the venue books. I'm pretty sure that's how that venue works, right? But I think they're all aware of that, so I'm pretty sure I want to say 10 grand, maybe. For
10
the
grand?
Academy? Yeah.
10 grand?
Yeah. For Academy, I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
It's possible, for sure. It's possible. Bigger artists have done it for fucking as cheap as free. And bigger clubs too, so it's possible.
But if it's a headlining show and it's my show, like I think he's getting paid for that.
No doubt. And with my experience too, like reaching out to agencies and stuff, like a lot of these headliners or like bigger artists, they want them to send you like an offer form with like the venue capacity, like all that. How much you're saying to take? Yeah, because they need to know all that so that way they can determine.
Because be like they're gonna get all the calculations and they're gonna calculate it themselves. Okay, how much are they gonna pay bar staff that night? How much are they gonna pay security that night? So all that revenue that was generated for just door possibly, you're dividing that out to a bunch of different people. So a good manager or like your accountant or whatever, whoever, is gonna like think about it and be like, okay, well at the very least you should be getting this much, So say now you try to book Borgore for one of your shows, like, and say you were at the Mezcal still, right? I would think, okay, how many people can hold at the mezcal?
Let's do like 300. Let's put it 300.
300, right? So I would say he would have to charge comfortably. His manager would have to understand the venue size and all that. He'd probably charge between like the highest would be 10. Like I don't think he would charge 10. I think he would stay between like 5 and 8. Yeah, I think so. He'd do 5 or 8 for sure. Cause it's a smaller venue and he doesn't have to do too much work. Like,
but sometimes I feel like a lot of these artists, a lot of these times these artists don't settle for these smaller venues, and I say that with experience because I've reached out to agencies and shit. And like sometimes it's just their rate is the rate, so it could be more than 10,000. Like their minimum could be 15. They just know that the venue, like for them at least, like it wouldn't make sense for the venue to book them at such a high booking rate because they wouldn't be making money. Or sometimes they might just think, oh, just not might be a good show for.
But that would go to the venue, that would be the venue not paying. But say you were throwing a show and it was coming out of you, that's how I'm saying how much that would probably cost. But yeah, and then just look at like the artists that are playing shows at random places because those are artists that you want to book, So
no facts.
But yeah, true.